PCCD and OVS want to better inform and educate the field with the OVS Consolidated Standards. Pennsylvania has long been considered a leader when it comes to these operational standards that are designed to maintain quality services and programming delivered by skilled advocates and staff. The standards are meant to be a guide to victim service programs for best practices and excellent service delivery, provide minimum expectations for VSPs, and ensure uniformity of service delivery across the Commonwealth. The standards provide the minimum expectations of victim service delivery and ensure professionalism of the victim services field. PCCD and OVS has launched a series of recordings that will walk program staff through our standards. These will be short recordings, up to 30 minutes in length, posted on PCCD's YouTube channel. The OVS newsletter will announce new recordings as they are available. A prior recording called Introduction to PCCD Consolidated Standards is available on PCCD's YouTube channel. PCCD recommends listening to the introductory recording if you have not already done so. In this recording, we will highlight the Court Security Standard adopted by the Victim Service Advisory Committee, VSAC, in 2025. Programs who have PCCD as their oversight entity and who provide court services will need to have a court security policy and procedure in place. Following this training, the program staff contact assigned to your grant can help answer individual questions about this standard in relation to your project. Recognizing and respecting the victim's need for safety and security, the VSP shall ensure that security measures for victims and witnesses are instituted, including but not limited to a separate waiting area for victims and witnesses of crime. VSPs shall meet with the appropriate county personnel, such as the county sheriff's office, district attorney office, prothonotari's office, etc., to address the issues of victim and staff safety, as well as the identification and location of a separate waiting area. Programs should ensure that waiting areas have secure access routes and nearby restrooms for victims and witnesses. The VSP staff shall have a procedure with local law enforcement on escorting victims and witnesses to and from all locations where victims and witnesses are called to testify. VSPs shall also provide information to other courthouse personnel, as appropriate, of the victim's right and need to have a separate and secure waiting area. These areas are intended to provide a safe space where victims can be supported by advocates and/or family members. These safe spaces are intended to keep victims free of unwanted contact by media, the offender, offender's family, or associates. VSPs shall ensure that current informational brochures are available for crime victims in the waiting area. The VSP shall identify the county's procedure on escorting victims, their families, other witnesses, and staff to and from the courthouse. The VSP shall provide for the physical and emotional needs of the victim by discussing safety concerns with the victim and helping the victim to identify strategies that reduce the victim's level of anxiety while waiting to be called to the courtroom. Programs can also provide appropriate comfort items, making them available for victims and witnesses in the secured area as they wait to testify. For example, newspapers, games, toys for children, etc. Victims shall have procedures in place for notifying the Sheriff's Department of any altercations within the courthouse. See the Victim Witness Intimidation Standard. VSP shall also work with the District Attorney's Office and court to address security issues in relation to bail and release decisions. VSP staff may also provide trained volunteers to staff the waiting room. See Court Orientation Standard. Please email or call the program staff contact assigned to your grant with any questions. Thank you.